just don't think that super ultra wide is the answer.
Need a mini
I
map
need a
with that much
39
field of
to
view.
42 incher. That's what I need right now.
Really?
Yes, this is too big.
It's not.
It's too big.
That's what she said.
The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast,
is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days.
hosted by a group of best friends. If you'd like to find out more, visit nerdchatmedia.com.
This is Cortana. And remember, don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. As always, Spartans, see you online.
You guys see this?
Nope.
Xbox
I'm
controller.
throwing it.
Let's go through it.
Get it! Oh, get it out of here! This is the new standard controller right here. Praise be to
Shut the
Scott.
up, Gary.
Yes.
Hey, it's back.
Oh, hello,
Yeah.
Daddy D. Wally here, and welcome to the Nerd Chat. An Xbox podcast. My name is Daddy Diwali. Praise be to AI. As you may or may not have noticed, I've got some cool glasses on. You guys, Legion is legit. Praise be. I'm all aboard the AI hype train now, as of this moment. So we'll talk more about this later. Joining me, as always, he's ready for some. Well, I was under NDA. He's ready for some Levolution.
I am ready
I've
for
got
some
some
evolution.
feedback on it. Jose, how are you?
Honestly, I'm okay, man. We can talk more about it when we get into permabans. But my mom is currently in the hospital. She's mostly okay. She's just in a lot of pain. A couple years ago, she had a pretty severe issue with her adrenal gland, which I didn't know was a thing. And a couple days ago, had a weird incident where it was like not being regulated, and went to the doctor. And long story short, she's in the hospital. It's great. The good thing is she's being treated, but it's been a rough couple days just caring about her and obviously the new job and stuff like that. So not a ton of time for gaming and stuff, but otherwise,
Shout out.
She's probably not listening right now, but she will listen in the future. She listens to every show. She absolutely adores Joseph Moran. She's like, I don't know that man, but
are you serious?
She thinks his impressions are incredible.
I mean, they are.
So anyway, doing all right, man. Honestly, this is a nicer preview. It's good to just not worry about work. And I know my mom's in good hands, and obviously be here with you guys. We got a lot to talk about. It's a great week of gaming news for the most part. So happy to be here. Happy Thursday, everyone.
Todd Oxer said, "Get better, Mama Chipotle Bear." Shout out to Todd Oxer. Shout out to Mrs. Chipotle or Mama Chipotle Bear.
Yep.
Joining me as always, X Bacon Gaming. He says South Park. Okay, cool.
If you guys aren't aware, the greatest episode of TV ever was released last night. If you have not watched the season premiere of South Park, you are doing it wrong. Everybody needs to go.
You're doing it wrong.
Pause this. Go watch it now. Catch us on the VOD because it is worth every second of your time.
And
Anyways,
it might get taken down.
Go catch it. No, it's all over Twitter. I already saw the clip that Bacon was talking about.
like the whole
episode is on Twitter, Chance, if you want to get it. Like,
Oh,
you can
so
watch it.
Tony hooked me up, my neighbor.
Nice.
Anyways, I'm back from my cruise, and I cannot recommend an Alaskan cruise to everybody who hears this. It's life changing.
Shout out to Nell for forcing Bacon to do it at first. He loved it, but he's, driveway
Well, I
next
was
year.
always on board of the cruise because that's my style. I like being lazy and floating places and just having buffets at my fingertips. She's the one that wants to backpack across Europe, staying in hostels and packing our poop out. So that's what
dope,
she
bud.
wants to do. So she finally gave in to me, and she loves cruises now too.
Love it.
What's a poop cruise?
It's on Netflix. Go
It's a
watch
Netflix
it.
show.
Tragic.
It was. I don't want to get into it. It's a
we don't
documentary.
have to.
Shout out to at Chance at Bubble Boy N7 joining us as always. No way Taco Bell did this? Question mark.
To me, I don't feel great. If I have to, if you
did
see
that.
like this streak of me running across the screen,
What color
yeah.
streak?
Oh no.
Yeah. And I was like, man, there's no way that. Because shout out to Lana. I was just sitting there right before lunch. She's like, you know what? I need Taco Bell. I was like, damn right you do. Yeah, and she brought me back some cheesy bean and rice burritos, and there's no way, right?
You gotta try the cheesy double beef burritos. That's where they're at, $2.
Well, and I know, and cheese bean and rice are only $1.59, so it's
all right.
Like, no, all
right.
So.
It's like the old days.
Jose, let's jump into permabans and GGs for the week.
I think that's chances.
I'm sorry.
Permabans and GGs.
I don't think I have one of those, do I?
Dang.
All right.
All right. Permaban. Jose, let's hear your permaban.
Mine is old age and my mom is not old, but that's what's happening. It's just she's getting more frail. And so that's my permaban this week. I already talked about why, but again, hopeful for, and I got some good GGs though. So permaban, that's my permaban. Old age sucks.
Chance, what about you? Permaban for the week.
The actual nerd chat. So our text group of the nerd chat, I had what I thought was one of the funniest jokes of all time today, because I thought about it when I was sitting in the car. Had a hilarious thing that I sent the text about was it Cash Free Millionaires song?
Your mic's going in and out
Are
again.
you on
Too
an
far
airplane
away.
again? Are you
Too far away.
Biscuit, is that any better?
Oh,
Better.
God.
Anyway, hilarious joke, right? That I thought was funny, and Jose's the only one that isn't safe
got
from
it.
this.
Big
Because
timers.
Jose thought it was funny. Jose said it was funny. Then I went to work. About 4 hours later, maybe 5 hours later, I had 17,593 texts, all from these men who apparently don't have jobs, because all there were 5,000 texts.
That's
about
because you
that
never
whole-
check your Discord. That's what happens
it's
when you
just
don't
like-
check it.
Are you
Come
talking about
on,
the text?
people.
Like with Miggy?
Yes,
Wow,
Court.
Court's
No,
in
I'm
the
talking
chat.
about. I'm not talking about Discord. I'm talking
Oh.
about the nerd chat. See, there's Cordy Morgan right there.
Shout out
The
to
nerd
Cord.
chat.
Gordy
Yeah.
Morgs. D Wally has been. You have no idea. I just tried to launch Halo on Steam, Court. Another stupid error there. I had to go into the control panel to delete things to log into Steam. Can you
What?
believe this? Court,
It was funny
stay
because
on PS5.
I looked down and I'm like, oh, they must have loved my joke, and nobody. Jose liked it. So
I
Right
totally
over
got
my head.
Bacon, what's your permaban for the week?
My permaban is for people who are not spatially aware of themselves and their surroundings. You ever walk through a buffet line in a cruise ship, and then people see something they want and they just stop. And they just stop dead in their tracks, and some old lady fell down, and it's like, just have a little bit more spatial awareness, folks,
Gotcha.
where you're at and people around you and what's going on around you, and we'll have less incidents.
Yeah.
Permaban, unspatially aware people.
You know what? This week, guys, I want to permaban the general gaming discourse. I'm just so sick and tired of it. We talk about the same crap and read about it
Xbox
all the time. And it all revolves around Xbox. And I can't take it. I mean, God forbid you enjoy a game. God forbid, Bacon lets me enjoy my new controller of choice.
I got one too. I'm playing freaking Returnal on this pile of crap.
God forbid, I saw a post on Threads, this woman being like, we're selling our PS5, we just prefer our Xbox. And the person's like, you should keep that PS5, it's better, it's got better exclusives. And I wrote, God forbid, God forbid this family just prefers the Xbox platform and controller. I'm just getting tired of it, you guys. It's becoming exhausting.
I like it.
That's why I'm switching to Team Blue.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ugh, stop.
Team PC. All right, let's switch on to GGs. Jose, let's give your GGs for the week.
GG's this week. So I have two this week. The first one is my fantastic wife. So I finally, I bit the bullet. I was like, it's time to sell my ally before we start getting details about this Xbox thing. And I was like, but here's the problem. And it's going to sound like I'm preaching here. I swear that I'm not, because the people that know me, I'm not this. Facebook is racist. And here's what I mean. Every time I post something on Facebook Marketplace,
go.
0 responses. And to be fair,
But then your wife.
my name is Jose Alberto Martinez. That's my full name. So on there, it's Jose. And I
You're Mexican
truly
right
think
there.
everybody thinks I only speak Spanish, because that's just like, they see my name, they see my picture. I'm literally holding a taco in my picture. And like, that's what they think. They don't speak, so they don't respond. The second Victoria posts literally my same description, same photos, she sold it in 20 hours. And literally, like the dude picked it up like on site, no problem. And
How
to
much?
be fair,
What'd you
I
get?
priced it as $350, which is a really fair price because of the
yes,
upgraded
it is.
SSD.
You got a great price. You ripped somebody off.
So no, I mean, I definitely lost money on it, but I used it enough that I felt satisfied with that. But same thing, I also sold the GPU or the CPU bacon, the Ryzen. She sold that in less than 12 hours.
Nice.
And then an iPad Pro case that I don't need
Interesting.
sold in like 36 hours. Like it's insane to
send
me.
all my stuff to her to sell
So,
for me.
so yeah, so
Have
Jose,
Nell try it.
Interesting. I've got a similar situation here. I don't know if you guys saw the picture. This is a giant box for that.
Oh, God. Did you buy another PS5?
That 49-inch. This is the MSI QD OLED 1440p monitor that I'm testing out, and unfortunately, it's just too big. I don't know if you heard that in the pre-show.
Hey, can you give it at least 20 days before you
But here,
knee-jerk
let
and
me
box
finish
it
my
up and
story,
send it
Bacon.
out?
Let me finish my story.
Oh
Face
my
space.
God.
So similar to Jose, I don't have the issues that Jose was having because the only reason I was able to buy this is because I sold my Alienware DW whatever 34-inch ultra wide for 500 quick within a day. Met the guy at the gas station before we went to Waterworld this past weekend. So I bought this monitor. Prime had crazy deals. This open box, $550 Bacon for this 49-inch ultra. But then it gets better, Bacon. Costco has the LG Ultra Gear 39-inch. It's
Foldable one?
It's different. It's a little bit taller, but a little bit narrower. Of course, I ordered that. This is going back. This is too wide, Bacon. I have had this for a week now. It's just, I don't know how you do it. Like I'm literally looking over here in the corner to read the news over here and looking at and I'm looking over here. You really have to be.
My eyeballs.
I'm just saying. So unlike Jose,
help me out in here.
Dude, it's too much. It's too wide. I want it a little bit taller, Jose. And
And
a little bit shorter.
New segment coming in hot.
You know what? They know it was even an option too big. It literally said that Amazon knows they get these back. That's why they have so many open boxes. But for $550 Bacon, I had to jump on it because after I saw yours, I was like, man, that is pretty sweet. I've played some games in it. It's just like even right now, you only have so much view in your peripherals.
You should look at I think there's a 42-inch from Corsair that actually folds. You can grab the side of it and bend it
that's
in
too
and
much.
change
That's
your
No,
Yeah, you can sit back. I sit.
No, but even
I can do a full hand.
Even if I'm
and I
back
can't
here,
even
I'm telling
touch.
you, Chance, you still have to tilt your head to look at like certain HUD elements. It's
literally-
crazy.
I mean, I
Chance.
think
It's-
about because I think
hurt my
about
eyes.
my TV. I'm playing on a 55-inch, and you know, I'm. How is
do it.
that?
It's exercise for looking around. Like it's
Anyway,
good for
so
you.
my
Breaks
GGs is
the tunnel vision.
have good Facebook Marketplace adventures, but also these glasses, you guys. I'm gonna have to do a video on these. Shout out to Meta. Shout out to Facebook. I'm actually shocked I'm saying this. This feels like I'm straight out of the future.
I thought they
And
were
it
Ray
is-
Bans.
Well, yeah, the frame is
Ray-Ban is the
but
frames.
Meta
is the software.
has the software.
Ray-Ban doesn't have their own software. Mid,
I don't know if Ray-Ban would make a good software.
mid.
Okay.
Am I using that right?
And last GG's, and this is a sad one, and we're getting serious here, folks.
Is that
Shout
what
out.
GGs are?
Yeah, GGs are.
Bethesda Game Studios had this tweet. It's with great sadness we learn the passing of Julian LaFay. He was the driving force in the creation of the Elder Scrolls and foundations of Bethesda as a game studio. Simply put, without Julian, we would not be here today. If you had the opportunity to work with Julian, you were blessed to know a one-of-a-kind force of nature who pushed everyone to create something special. His work and spirit will live on both in our memories and in our games. And that was coming from Todd Howard. Shout out. He passed away, I believe. It was cancer, so I'm very sad to see one of the Bethesda Game Studios driving forces for the Elder Scrolls, one of the greatest IPs ever, to have passed away. I just wanted to read that. Thanks for laughing during that serious moment.
hey,
Bacon and
It's Todd's
Chance.
fault.
I did not laugh.
Bacon.
I went like that.
I laughed because
Thanks for sharing that, Daniel. I did not know that. Thanks for
It
sharing.
was very sad. Todd wrote this saying if it
Yeah.
wasn't for him, we wouldn't have Elder Scrolls or Bethesda Studios. So I figured we needed to pay our respects.
that. Thank you for sharing that.
What's your GG's, Bacon?
my GGs go out to Matt Stone and Trey Parker for having the balls to say what everyone else wanted to say.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there.
All right, that was our GGs. Pro
No, I didn't,
bands.
GG. And I have a really important one.
Oh,
Sorry.
here we go.
Because in my review for
Oh,
Sunset
yes,
High,
yes.
which we'll talk about a little bit later, I completely forgot. I feel like such an asshole. I completely forgot to give a huge shout out to Lamb Smith PR.
Shout out to Ben Smith over at Lamb Smith PR. They
Yep.
hooked us up with 2 reviews now.
This is the second one they've given us. They gave us the one Daniel did a while ago, Twin Breaker, Sacred Symbols Adventure.
Let's try Backtracks.
I want to read their tagline for their website because I think it's just so cool, and I think it speaks to what our show is too. So Lamb Smith PR is a full-service video game public relations firm with a focus on independent releases. Every video game, no matter the size or scope, contains something brilliant. We'll tell you everyone about it. So I thought that was really cool, and I just felt bad because they're so helpful, like throughout the entire process, from just offering it to us to helping me through some things. They've been so wonderful. So huge shout out to Lamb Smith PR.
Shout out.
Love it.
Jose, let's jump into Xbox news for the week. What?
News team, assemble!
News story number 1. One of the driving forces in our title this week. Forza Horizon 5 dominates on the PS5 and Xbox. Backtracks again. We'll get back to that later. Good. Hey, Meta. Will you remind me to do timestamps next week?
It just said sure. I hope that
I
next
heard
week
that,
it just whispers in his ear, timestamps.
Hey, Meta, how did you get Keegan Michael Key to do this AI voice?
That's not a person. It's Key Michael Keegan.
Reportedly offered millions of dollars to Keegan Michael Key for the use of his voice in their AI assistant, Meta AI, which was announced at the MetaConnect conference in September 2024. The deal is part of Meta's efforts to enhance user engagement with its AI chatbot across Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger.
There you go.
Insubordinate.
Speaking of him,
Isn't that cool, you guys?
it's really cool. I had no idea.
All right, news story number 1. Guys, Forza Horizon 5 is now 2025's top-selling new PS5 game. Let me repeat that. Forza Horizon 5 2021 Game of the Year is PlayStation 5's top-selling new game and has surpassed 3 million copies sold, in addition to the 45.5 million people who have played it previously on Xbox, PC, Steam. Looking at this by the way, this Alina Analytics website, shout out. This is coming from, was that Riz? Elliot? How do you pronounce that name up there, Jose?
Reese Elliott.
Reese. There we go.
That's a guess.
No, it's
Anyway,
Reese. He's right.
I think I told you guys this earlier this week. I was listening to Colin, who had an interview with one of the guys who works for this company, and I had mentioned to you that it was just about to pass Astrobot. Well, now it's official. It is passed. They know for sure it's at 3 million sold. Next up was Monster Hunter Wilds at 2.9, Assassin's Creed Shadows 2 million, Night Rain at 1.4, and Expedition 33 at 1.3. There are some interesting numbers in here. I don't know if you guys got a chance to look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Chance, so take it away. What did you think of the Forza Horizon 5? And then tell me some other numbers that stand out to you, 'cause
excited.
This is awesome.
And excited for the stables and the Sony ponies.
Not Turn 10, not Todd. It's Playground Games.
Yes.
I
I
didn't
think he
say
did
that.
that. I think he did that on purpose.
Todd.
though.
Me?
No, Todd.
Oh, sorry. Because this is one of the best games of the last 10 years, period. And I know Ains had said like, oh, it's the greatest racing game. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is. It's one of the best games, period. There is something to love for absolutely everybody. There's not a person other than my wife, which doesn't count, who has seen this game on my screen and not sat down and wanted to play it. And that to me is kind of something that speaks so much. The really cool thing that I saw that caught my eye in this article, Daniel, that I'm glad you sent, was the Astrobot one, comparing it to the Astrobot and the curve that you see. right? So obviously it was going to sell more than Astrobot because Astrobot barely sold any games despite being Game of the Year.
I did not say that.
I did.
That was not fake.
This curve is interesting.
The
Yeah,
curve
this
that
is
it
great.
shows,
But audio
this
listeners,
still has
this
a
is
long
cool.
ways to go. Yeah. Oh, Jose, pulled it up there. It still has a long ways to go, right?
So
That
it goes by 30
massive
days
curve that
post-launch,
Astrobot
60,
saw.
90.
Yep. Look at this. They're still in basically that first
fourth.
About right. And I'm not trying to talk shit, even though I kind of just did. Like, I'm just excited, and this is what this game deserves. This is what Playground, who is one of the greatest studios out there, deserves. They deserve
Playground
their
Games doesn't miss, Chance.
No. And I got through that entire thing without mentioning chicken dinner. So
Just did. It's okay.
Jose, what stood out to you from this article and the sales across PlayStation 5 with Xbox?
I mean, honestly, so this, for me, this is not a situation where like we're trying to outdo PlayStation and defending Xbox. I see this as the definitive evidence that we've been talking about, and not just us, everyone has talked about it. Trophy Room, XCP, Season Gaming, right? Everybody that's talking about games is, if you are a publisher, and I understand that porting to different consoles is hard. Like, I understand that takes millions of dollars. I understand
we're going to
that
talk
takes
about
time.
that in a second, Jose.
But to me, this just says there's a lot of money to be held, or had, I should say, when you share it with lots of people, right? And we loved Horizon 5. I loved Horizon 5. Like, I still think that's one of the coolest opening sequences of a game that I have played in a very, very long time. They do just a really great job of onboarding in a really fun setting. They always have a killer soundtrack. And it was an awesome game. And I understand where hate comes from. A lot of it is console warring and stuff like that. But it is really cool to see people being like, yeah, this was a rad game. I'm sure that gives a lot of motivation to Playground to eventually make 6, right? It also makes me very excited for Fable, because that's what at least some of their teams are working on now. So in general, man, I think it's cool news. And again, I'm not crapping on Death Stranding 2 or Astrobot. I just think that is an interesting comparison. It's kind of funny because, like, in reality, you almost wish you could go back and have Horizon. Could they win Game of the Year again? I mean, no, they can't is the answer. But like, they almost deserve it, right? Like, if that's the numbers we're talking, that's kind of crazy that they're doing that.
2025 is stacked. And Bacon, what do you think of this comment by Captain Logan? I feel like Astrobot and I think he meant not Dead Space. I think he meant Death Stranding 2 are more niche than Forza Horizon. Really, Logan?
Well, Death Stranding,
a car
2
game, is it?
More
Dead
niche.
Space is definitely more niche than for Forza, for sure. You have to like horror. You have to like space.
You guys don't think car games are niche too?
he had to have meant Death Stranding.
Yeah, he meant Death Stranding.
I just think that, I mean, we were raised on platformers, and I would buy Astrobot the second it comes to PC because I absolutely love platformers.
100%.
Definitely. Yep.
I will never give money to Death Stranding. It's just what it is. I got it for free, and the first one, and if this one comes out free on Epic, I'll claim it there too. I think I'm concerned about the sales for Death Stranding, if I'm being honest, because the amount of stuff I've heard people talking about that game on Twitter to barely be at 1 million sells. That means there's 76 million PlayStation fans who are not playing that game.
Bacon, it just.
I hear you, but it's the only new game they've had for quite some time, except for Forza. I still don't get it. I buy almost every game that comes out because that's what I do, and to see 74 million people not buy Forza on PlayStation, I just don't see. It just goes back to what we always say, that it's the casual box. It's the casual box that plays nothing but FIFA and Call of Duty, Fortnite.
But hold on, though, because Todd just put in here Gran Turismo 7 sold 14.4. Is that true?
It is.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
But that also came out on PS5 and PS4.
But so what I'm
That's
saying
still
is
insane,
then
That's
those
still insane.
14.4 million people absolutely all need to get Forza Horizon 5 because it is a significantly better game in every sense. If you want a hardcore racing sim, yes, it is.
It's not the same. That would be Forza Motorsport. I have to. Here's nothing we can push back on Todd though. Yeah, Todd, but did Gran Turismo 7 have 45 million players before PlayStation? Like, that is insane. 45 million people on that leaderboard. That's insane.
You hear some of the stables, they say that Xbox fans download it on Game Pass, start it, hit A, and then never play it again. So That's a big
It is-
talking point from Mooch. If anyone out there knows Mooch,
You can't do that in the intro. That's not how that works.
That's what he
It
says.
is-
He said they stopped in, they hit X, called it a day, moved on. They never played the game. So that's what he said.
Some other things that stood out in the article that it's bulleted here. Game Pass subscriber number growth is beginning to plateau, with some growth coming from PC and cloud, but barely anything on console, even after Black Ops 6 launch. Publishers are struggling to sell games on Xbox versus PS5, not only due to the smaller install base, but because of Game Pass's value provision gives to subscribers. Xbox games are selling, though, and selling in droves on off-platform, all amid Microsoft's strategy to shift towards the generative AI trend. And any
It's the future.
closing thoughts, you guys, on this article?
We just know that Matt Piscatella was on a podcast, was it yesterday or the day before, talking about the growth and how it is literally boomers on console. That's it. It's us guys that opened an NES under the Christmas tree in 1986. We're it. And
That wasn't me.
okay, you guys are young. But the kids, have you guys heard a kid talk about a console war? Have you guys heard any kid ever console war? Any of your students, anyone in passing? It's only grown ass 45-year-old boomers who console war. The kids don't care. Everything's shifting. Microsoft's going to be ahead of the game. It is what it is. Let's let it ride. Put everything everywhere. Let's sell it everywhere. Play it everywhere, because it is literally a boomer sport at this point.
You know, one quick note, and I'm not to, just because Dan's also saying goodnight too over there. The other day, I had to get a new app for my Mac. I needed to look at a calendar app that was working for work and stuff, and I just logged into the App Store, which I never do on my Mac because I have all the apps I need. Entire front page was about hardcore gaming, like Resident Evil 4, like
Cyberpunk's on there now.
Cyberpunk, like, and I was taken aback for a hot second, not because I'm going to game on my Mac. Again, I love my Mac, but it's not what I'm going to game on. But just very clearly that it just, again, leads to this idea, what Bacon exactly said, that games should be everywhere. Like the hardware limits that used to exist that prevented some of that stuff. Again, I know there's still software issues they have to hash out and again, production and stuff. But man, that is how you make money, man. You get your game everywhere. You get as many people as possible.
Todd
playing.
Oxtra said it best right there. Console wars are over. It's paid games versus free to play now. That's somebody
good
promote
point, Tom.
Todd Oxtra. Great point. And then somebody demote Captain Logan. If you guys think Astrobot isn't selling well on most popular system, I can't understand why Moon Studios doesn't want to put their next game on Xbox.
Moon Studios has a history on
Great
Xbox with Ori.
segment. Great segment for news story number 2.
It's like he's employed by the podcast.
Everyone go watch. Oh no, it's
Wait,
Alex's
you're getting
video on
paid?
this. I was laughing big time on this. This is coming from X platform, and the initial tweet was from Ginger Prime. Wild news today, as No Rest for the Wicked might skip the Xbox. That just depends on what seems to make sense for the platform. PS5 and Nintendo Switch 2 confirmed. I wonder if this is more of just Xbox becoming a PC or whatnot at this point or whatnot. What do you all think? And this was coming from Thomas Malher, said, by the way, given current market conditions, we might release on PS5 and Switch for the time being. We'll have to discuss things with Microsoft to see what makes sense with Xbox. And the tweet, he and then Thomas Malher, which by the way I was a fan of with all of his work with Ori and previous games. After reading some of this, Bacon, I don't know anymore. And by the way,
Do
I
we
already
know
own-
why Moon Studios is no longer attached to Xbox?
Let me finish. Alan Wake 198 wrote,
Not his real name.
yeah, okay, not the real Alan Wake.
Could have been.
In response to this tweet, that will be me skipping the game then if it doesn't release on Xbox at the same time. I'm tired of being treated like second-class citizen. This is gonna fire Diego up right now. All the best to them, but no thanks. Not a practice I can support. It's simply not good enough as far as I'm concerned. I won't be supporting any studio that skips Xbox to prioritize PS5 or Switch. I'll spend my money on studios that release games day one and don't treat the platform that I'm stuck with as an afterthought. And then Thomas Muller himself directly responded, entitlement much? It costs a ton of resources to make a full console port. As I said, ultimately we'll be on all platforms, but that'll take some time. Moon is about quality above all. So if we do something, we want to take the time to do it right. To which Alan Wake responded, and I love this response.
Yeah.
With respect, as a consumer, I am entitled to be entitled. It's my money that I spend on games. And if I see a game that I've been really looking forward to skip my platform for what will likely end up being many months, I'll be entitled to spend my money elsewhere. All the best, Thomas. Woo! Bacon, I love this guy's response. He's got the right mindset here. He is right. He should be entitled to be entitled. It is his money that he's spending on. And I don't like the attitude that Thomas was pulling here, Bacon. So take it away. What's your response to this whole why would I, it's so hard to port it to Xbox. It doesn't make sense compared to the Switch 2 that has like 5 million consoles.
Right.
That makes way more sense than the 30 plus million, 40 million on Xbox that you had a previous relationship with Ori that supported you.
But I'm pretty sure
it makes perfect sense, huh, guys?
I'm pretty sure Microsoft cut ties with Moon Studios because of culture in the studio. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure I read that like a while ago that they didn't have a great culture inside the studios. I wasn't there. That's just what I read. Can't remember where I read it, but I'm trying to find it as we speak. You're right, Dan, because if I played the game, I played the open access or the early access on Steam. Loved the game. Thought it was a great game. But I'm pretty sure that there's some hard feelings somewhere down the line for him to respond like that. And you're damn right. The guy does have a right to say, I'm going to choose not to buy your product because if you can't spend the extra heavy resources,
like how
x86
Bacon, exactly, how hard could this really be? You already have the Steam piece that you're telling me it's so much harder to port to Xbox Series X and S. Are you kidding me?
I know
now?
Xbox's standards for what
Steam, that's my PC, that's an Xbox right there.
I know
so they already did.
Xbox is a little more stringent on their going gold or whatever.
No, I have the next. I'm looking at my Xbox right now, Bacon.
So I guess devs do have to jump through more hoops to meet Xbox's guidelines for a port. Sony doesn't have those issues, but you got to be kidding me that this is this man's response. The game has been in early access I've had it for a year. I'm pretty sure
easily a year.
And you can't tell me in a year. I know they're finishing and they're adding more levels and they're doing this.
I've seen a lot of begging for positive reviews to get more money in sales. I remember him posting those before Alex made that video.
And riddle me this, a company that has released 2 bangers on Xbox and knows Xbox inside and out, why it would be such a challenge for them to get no rest for the wicked running on the Xbox. Let me guess, we're going to blame the Series S for this because it only has 8 gigabytes of RAM and the Series S is downfall. You can't tell me there's not some sour grapes in there somewhere about something at some time. I'm still trying to find this article. So someone else go while I try to find this.
Chance, what was your reaction to that? I have the right to be entitled.
I mean, the word entitled always kind of makes me a little, I don't love it. But he's not wrong. He's letting his wallet do the talking, and I think that's perfectly appropriate. And I do the one thing that stood out to me. God, I'm drawing a blank. You had just said the console he's stuck with. I didn't understand that. Why is he stuck with? Is that what he said? How did it? Do you remember what it was? What was the quote there? That feels strange. Like, well, I don't understand why you would feel stuck, but it does feel. Go ahead.
No, he said I've really been looking forward to skip my. It's my money that I spend on games, and if I see a game I've really been looking forward to, skip my platform.
No. On that one, yeah, but on the other one that Dan had read, he said something about like it sucks because I'm stuck on this platform or I have to play on this platform.
Well, it's probably a financial thing. Go ahead, Bacon.
Here we go. March 18th, 2022. Ori developers culture reportedly oppressive, no longer working with Xbox. From IGN, Moon Studios, the developer behind Ori and the Blind Forest and sequel, is reportedly oppressive place to work and has a myriad of issues with crunch, verbal abuse, poor organization. This is according to the new report from GamesBeat, which reports that Xbox is no longer working with the studio following what was said to be a difficult relationship. Okay.
And that's the other thing I'm glad you pointed out, Bacon, because like a lot of this screams like some, I hate to
Hurt
say,
feelings. Right?
childish, interpersonal. Well, you don't like me, so I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Like,
Exactly.
and that sucks because they are throwing away money, literally.
Nessa Hauer said he has a right to buy what he wants. Hence why I'm not buying from Target or Walmart. Yeah, exactly.
And I
That's
agree.
why I'm a
Price
big
drop
Walmart
at
Plus
Target
subscriber
today.
because they provide value. and
Well,
benefits.
and you know, your
And the
Broncos
best
guy
fast
now,
food
so.
you could buy anywhere, and treats and special edition Pop Tarts and stuff.
And
So.
treats.
Jose, go ahead. Closing thoughts on this. I just think it's I think it's weird, dude. Put your game out on Xbox, man.
Dude, honestly, the only thing I take away from it, and when you sent it to us in our chat, I was like, "This is why you don't get on social media."
Or
Like,
don't say, or don't
like
talk,
literally, dude.
yeah.
Just like it's like arguing with the comment section. Like, just don't like promote your game and then don't even read the comments. Just do your work and move forward because you're just not going to win. And I'm not saying he's right in this situation. I actually agree with Alan Wake over here. I'm just saying it's like you're not going to win that argument. Like you think you're providing a sounded argument, and it's just a waste of your time. Chance.
Massive tangent. Very sorry about this, but Lana would like to know, Daniel, what kind of Built Bar are you eating right now?
Lana, I get the double combo.
I can't
that's
see.
at Costco.
Oh, you're eating two right now. Yeah.
It's
Just
always
extra built.
the brownie batter and the
Double
coconut.
Mm,
Both
yeah,
delicious. I think I like the coconut best, but the problem with these, you guys, great
Yeah.
protein.
You are watching.
Yeah. The problem with these, Lana, I eat 3 bites and these are gone. I could probably do it in 2. Okay.
It's too small. Is that what you're saying?
It's
way
just it
too
goes
small.
way too quick.
Like
Yep,
someone's
That's
hands.
what she said.
exactly.
And
But they are
then
delicious.
Slight other tangent. Gateway Counseling Department speaking. Jose, Shannon would like to know if Sean Horlbeck now has salt and pepper hair.
Not yet,
And-
but he will shortly after working with me.
Shout out to Zach Morris, by the way. Saw him at Waterworld. Zach, if you're watching.
If he doesn't,
should
he's
come
about
back.
to, right? Because he's got a lot more responsibility. She may or may not still want a picture of him. I don't know, but
I can get that.
Shannon has a crush on Sean?
I mean, who doesn't?
Really?
That's fair.
You ever seen that man?
Yes. I play basketball with him. He's a dude.
hold no
Anyway, shout out to Sean, I guess. Let's move on to news story number 3. Just moving right along here. Oh, this one makes me sick.
Why?
Stand your ground, Xbox.
Exactly. The Outer Worlds tweeted, "Dear galactic citizens, we have received your SOS via skip drone about pricing. As an organization devoted to making..." I'm not going to read all that. Guys, they're dropping the price from the $79.90 from the $80 games back down to $70. And I don't like it. Okay, not
Why?
because
they told us their
I wanna
games
pay
are
more
worth
money.
80.
Exactly.
They
If
told
you're-
us.
If you're gonna say, "Hey, we're raising prices to $80. Our games are quality. We're starting with Outer Worlds, Ninja Gaiden, Call of Duty," then stick to your mother guns, Xbox. Stick
I don't get it. I don't
to it.
understand.
Have a backbone.
But as a consumer, don't you like,
Don't you
it's a
want
win.
cheaper games?
Yeah, it's a win. Well, I guess
We
it's gonna be
argued
free
this
for us
when they
to-
raised their price. When they told us that the price was going up, we argued it on this podcast saying, "I don't think games should be $80." And then they're like,
You know what? You know what
Pull the
this is
rug.
making? Look at exactly because why do you think Captain Logan said they're adjusting based on what the market will be? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they are.
Well, that's literally why else would
That's
they do
literally
it?
a
Here's
fact.
the other option, guys, that they want you to sign up for: a Game Pass. And if you're not going to sign up on Game Pass, and if you're not going to spend the extra $10, you weren't going to buy it at full price anyway.
I agree.
Hey,
Nissa,
thank
and
you,
I-
Bacon. And here's the thing: you know why they're doing this? Say bye, Game Pass. We're just going to charge $70. Enjoy it while you can, guys. Take it over. I'm over
that's
this.
a
I'm out of
tinfoil
here.
hat
Take
right
over.
there.
No, take over.
All right,
Well,
Bacon, I
speaking of
want to
cons-
hear a sound rationale, and then we'll counter. Go ahead.
Here's my thought. I don't particularly like paying for $80 games, but you pulled the Band-Aid off and told us this generation we are going to $80 games, and the first game was going to be this one. We didn't even try it. Yes, we see pre-orders. We see
Wait a second,
pre-orders.
Bacon. I got to interrupt right there. Have any of us played $80 for a game yet?
No, I just bought Donkey Kong for
Thank
70
you.
today.
Thank
Do you remember when I paid like 120 for Ghost Recon?
Yeah, but then
That
you
was
got
back
Baldur-
in 2018, Chance. Let it go.
Simp. So
But then you
my
got
whole,
Baldur's Gate
my whole
twice.
point is,
Yeah.
we always have a problem with Xbox's over transparency or
Base rate.
talking to the fans, and they pulled it off the Band-Aid, and we all took crap. Oh, I say we all because we are we were an Xbox podcast.
Are we an Xbox
Yes.
podcast,
We take the crap.
Jose?
Yes.
We take we're still supporting the company.
Exactly.
Them to say-
Exactly.
Them to say $80 games, and now Switch is doing the same, and I'm sure Sony's going to do the same. But for them to not even release a game at $80 and to backtrack, I think is a bad look. That tells us that no one's excited for this game to pay the extra $10, right? That lowers my anticipation for this game, knowing that nobody's pre-ordered. I pre-ordered it on Game Pass, so I'm gonna play it. But that tells me
pre-ordered
that,
it on game. Oh, gotcha. Like
He
the
pre-downloaded.
the add up.
Come on,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Keep up,
I,
keep up.
sorry.
We're part of the problem.
I'm coming off vacation. I've got all this energy flowing
Sorry.
through me. All right, so that is my point behind it. They never should have announced it, and I had trouble with it being this game was the one instead of the new Call of Duty that they announced it on this game. Where tepid.
Have we gotten any word on Call of Duty's price yet?
Oh, I'm sure it's 80.
I'm sure it's 80.
I mean, I've paid 100.
Bacon, Nissa's losing it over there. It's okay to change your mind.
Sure. In context, though, like I think the context absolutely.
Their
matters.
backbone saw the pre-orders, Diego's. Yeah. Snap.
You know, because like there are times when it does matter. Like the files are on my desk, they're not on my desk. They are on my desk, they're not on my desk. Like that's when it's not okay to change.
Is
your
this
mind.
going to PS5 too? Day one? Did they say?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That tells you something. Not even that console base only does 3 million games.
Emotionless
Isn't even buying
Tacos
it.
said, to be fair, I paid $150 for Tarkov. That's insane. Taco.
Wow.
Taco works with you, Jose?
Yep.
Shout
Great
out
math
to
teacher.
Emotionless
Shout out to
Taco.
Jeff.
And by
How
the
do you
way,
pay
I didn't know
150
that.
for Tarkov?
Emotionless Taco, shout out to the amazing Psychonauts too. I need to replay that. What am I
He,
doing?
know.
he just
I bought
bought
it
a
on PS5.
5070 Ti, I think. He just bought it. This before summer started.
Ooh,
My only argument is Xbox needs to stick to their guns for
exactly.
You what's that
Pick a
saying?
lane.
You've something and you fall for everything. I don't know. There's a saying about that.
Closing thoughts, Jose, Mr. Balance here. What do you guys
Fool me
say?
once,
It's,
Shame
fool me again.
I
Fool
mean,
me
look, man,
twice.
it's just,
Can't get fooled again.
if I go to, okay, here's how I think about it. If I were going to Micro Center tomorrow to buy a 5070,
Do it.
and it's is $800 probably something like that right now. It's $800, and I walk into Micro Center and they say, "Hey, guess what? We just love consumers, and it's only $700." I wouldn't be like, "What? Do you not have a backbone? You sit there and you take my extra $100." I would be like, "Amazing," and I probably honestly would go spend it on something else. Truly, like in that situation, I don't think that's what they're doing here, for the record, but I just think that it's literally like, I don't like. There's no winning here. That's what's frustrating. That's what I'm trying to say. It isn't frustrating.
Which I
to me
thought of all
because
people, Dan and Bacon would have understood that.
me too, because if they kept it 80, regardless of whether it's a good game or not, like I'm totally leaving that out of the equation, it'd have been fine. But now we're getting the same thing for cheaper. Like I don't know how that's not a win. And you're right. I get that people are going to complain. I understand the argument about like, well, you said it, you should
They're
have said it.
devaluing their own product.
But why? Why is the
Pre-launch.
value changing? The price is changing. Price and value are not the same thing, right?
fair.
This basically means they can never go to $80 now because they
No,
walked
because
back.
they said we're going this generation. They didn't say we're going with this game. We just thought it was this game, right? And I agree with you that overall they
Logan.
shouldn't have done this. They should have
Yeah,
kept their mouth shut.
exactly.
Except that
exactly.
I guarantee you why they did it was entirely because Nintendo was doing it, and they were like, look, man, if we don't do this now, look how they're getting roasted. We're going to get the same thing. Let's just jump on and bite the bullet. I guarantee you that's why that came out this summer. And probably because of the tariffs and concerns about the future and inflation, because inflation's still insane. Like, I understand economically why this happened. I'm just thrilled that it's going down. This is the first lowering of a price I've seen in 2 years on anything in this
But
country.
it's not across the board. It's going to be this one game.
We think.
Yeah,
right?
but we don't know that. And
We
it
know
doesn't
Call
have-
of Duty is going to sell at 80. That's
And it should, because it
question.
provides that value easily, right, for the average gamer. But if they started saying, "Hey, most of our first party titles are going to be around the 70 mark," again, I don't see how that's a loss for us. If you know what I'm saying, like I think that's well worth what we're getting.
So I'm ready to get on Dan's bandwagon here because I've been arguing with him for months. Every time this
He's
man
right
tells
into
me,
it, man. PS5
No, oh
is
God,
better,
no.
you guys.
this man always tells us that there's not going to be another Xbox. They're going third party. It's going to be third party, Asus, whatever. And I'm always like, no, Dan, they told us they're making another Xbox. And then Phil says things like, it's only 4 games, guys. I don't want you to think all our games are going to PlayStation. It's only 4 games. And then it's $70 or $80 games. No,
Dude,
we're all moving data. Now it's 69. Now
yes.
I honestly literally cannot believe anything that comes
Exactly.
out of Xbox.
It's not just about the price, you guys, and the sales, and it's about Xbox's marketing, not even marketing, their communication in general. It is so bad.
Only 4 games, guys.
And we've been falling for it for 5 years now. Like, it is so bad.
It's
it's
laughable.
I can't take it anymore.
It's laughable at this point.
I feel Jose.
Jose literally just clipped it. This is going to be a short.
Crazy Bill.
No, I
This is
didn't.
going to be a short. I know it.
It's too long to be short.
The chat was going
Always
on
the
here.
feet.
What the hell is Captain Logan talking about?
I got lost. I
He's
usually follow
juxtaposition.
it pretty good, and I think I got lost over here. What
It-
about
again,
feet?
it's the communication. Don't say, "Oh, our products we are worth this much. We feel like you should pay $80. We'll show you with," and be like, "Oh, wait, sorry, nope, we changed our mind, guys.
I get
We're
it.
going back to $70. Just don't talk, Xbox, and don't talk until you have a set strategy. I'm so tired of it.
Don't
They're
show us
flipping
games.
back and forth.
Don't show us games 5 years early. I'm looking
Yes.
at Perfect Dark.
It's over. God,
Those are
let's
fair
move on.
criticisms. I have no comments.
Okay, can I ask an actual
No.
question about this article or
Please do,
this
sir.
post?
Please do.
Is the redacted part a joke?
What?
That's a great question.
We have worked with Redacted to revise the price of Outer Worlds 2.
It might be like a
It's
joke,
joke, right?
Yeah.
like Phil Spencer
Yeah,
or somebody
exactly.
supposed to be
It's a
that
joke.
named
It's a
Sarah
joke.
or something.
Yeah.
Listen, I assume, but I was like, what?
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to
I
news
don't-
story
then, okay,
number.
then here's my only critique of this whole thing, not the price change. I didn't think that was funny.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to news story number
Diego did.
Number 4.
4. Battlefield 6 had its campaign trailer. You guys, I hate saying this.
Incoming.
All
Everybody
the-
put your headphones on.
All
Rant
but
is incoming.
everybody keeps saying
Rant.
in the comments.
Incredible.
Remember, don't pre-order because Battlefield screws us all the time. But I gotta say, you guys, after
I'm
watching that
pre-ordering.
trailer, I'm
Boomer
all
tech
aboard
guy.
the Battlefield hype train. Even though I had an issue with them earlier, good God, you guys,
Jose,
this
you
game.
read all those comments, right?
No, he
You
did
read-
I still
not.
stand.
He
Bacon,
has
I
read the
still
first
stand.
three.
He was working.
Bacon, I still stand by my complaints about EA and their stupid launcher on Steam and the stupid steps I have to go through to launch Battlefield all of a sudden. But that doesn't mean I'm not absolutely hyped for this. I played in the alpha, you guys. By the way, since gameplay is leaked, I can speak about it now. It's already out there. We're gonna get the trailer. EA, I'm breaking my NDA. Nope, I'm not going to. But
I
let's
was
just
like,
say,
and that's how we never
let's
got a game
just
from
say
EA.
some destruction is back. That's all I'm going to say. Chance, go ahead. You are super pumped about Battlefield for some reason. You are like all in. Talk to
For
us.
some reason, I am so.
It was a trailer. Great music. Don't know what's going on.
Looks-
Modern day. Chance, does X come out this year? And wouldn't that be crazy? Let's hear it, Chance. You're right.
I think they probably wouldn't be smart to come out this year because
Why?
of Call of Duty. So I'm gonna
why?
think.
Then
What?
you don't have Grand Theft Auto this year. This is the perfect time. And it's. I think Luke
It's
said
gonna
that
shadow drop before September. I don't think it makes
October
sense.
10th is the
October, I think,
rumor.
is what they said,
And
yeah.
so, and then I think Luke and
Okay.
Logan were
Before Call
talking
of
about
Duty.
this, or no, Luke and maybe it was Trophy Room or Joe were talking about it. Think about Battlefield. I mean, Call of Duty is coming out with another Black Ops. So, like, isn't this the time to provide something new, Chance?
So maybe, and I will be one of the first to be like, hoping.
oh, Freight Conductor already looked for the pre-order. He's a oh god.
Yeah. No, I'm just excited. You know me. I'm a Battlefield guy. I didn't like 2042, but that doesn't mean I'm not hopeful that what we get next will be fantastic and great. And obviously, as the resident single player man, I'm excited that it has a campaign. It looked kind of cool. I'm not gonna be like, that's the greatest looking campaign ever. Because the whole like helicopter going into the building didn't quite. I was like, that looks actually really kind of fake. What happened?
Oh my god, it looks great.
Oh, you hadn't watched it yet, Bacon?
No, I've seen it
Yeah,
like 19 times.
Oh, okay. You're saying
said-
what to my helicopter
Yes.
comment? It just didn't look realistic. Like I love Levolution. That part of it didn't, and all the destruction and stuff, it just didn't really do it for me. I had said a few shows ago that God, what was the game? A Ghost Recon. I was like, a Ghost Recon will get me back into multiplayer, and the four of us can play it. If this hits, there ain't no way in hell I'm staying away from the multiplayer version of it.
Hell
You
yes.
bet your ass I'm getting back in. Jose can be the medic.
That's where I live.
Uh-huh. I believe I will be assault. Daniel or Bacon with the sniping and Daniel with the LMG, right? It's gonna
Fair.
be or me the assault
Wait.
support.
I'm
Yeah,
the sniper
Daniel's-
C4 guy. What
Not
are you
with
talking
those-
about?
Not
No,
with those
because
crappy
Bacon's gonna
sticks.
Bacon's gonna be playing on mouse and keyboard. Bacon can be the sniper. And
What?
I'm just throwing out med packs.
I tend to agree with everything Chance said.
I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Okay, gentlemen.
Jose, what did you think?
I just thought it was great, man. I mean, here's the thing. I truly think we've hit a point graphics wise where most of our war games are going to look very similar. And it's not that I'm saying I don't want it to look better. I'm sure it will look pretty, but that's not what draws me into games anymore. It is the gameplay. And the truth is, and you can disagree with me, I thought Battlefield 2042 was fun at the end. I understand the hiccups at the beginning. I was equally sad about them. But not too long ago, we all jumped in. I had a great time. Like, I just really like the system.
It is fun.
It is fun.
It still provides those classic trademark Battlefield moments
does.
that you only see and experience in Battlefield.
I mean, one of my favorite things in gaming, like it's literally top 10 things that happens, is when Dan is his sniper and he places that beacon somewhere where they can't find it, and we just keep spawning because I
I'm the
die
spawn
instantly.
man.
Like, I'm not great. I'm just throwing out med packs and I die. That's what I do. But I love that when it's like we just keep spawning, and that's how we like take the flags and stuff. Like, it's so much fun to me, dude. Like, and again, some of it is of course nostalgic. It harkens back to like when I lived with Chance and we were younger and stuff like that. But it's just fun, and two things I'm hoping for, and I don't think Dan knows and probably can't tell us if he does anyway. I'm hoping we can have parties bigger than 4. Like, that's
I
one
have
of
no
my
idea about that. But
that's
they
one of
better
my
implement
big
that.
hopes. Even if it was just to 6, even, but ideally like 8. Because man,
Could you imagine like us
God,
trophy
dude.
room?
oh my god,
and
everybody playing, and even
our-
like
our
the
loyal
Odyssey-
fans.
the
dude,
Discord,
like, you get
all
Freight in here and
massive.
De Niro, like
we got.
that.
I agree, Jose. Jose, if it's 4 again,
I mean, I get it
that
because
game.
Alan
I'm
and
sure there's
Chopper.
some complex stuff, but Alan and the Chopper, oh my god,
or
dude.
being able to join the
Iggy in
same
the
game.
tank.
Like, remember that was even an issue to get like on the same
Yes.
team or
Yes.
something.
Well, if they have their own servers and it's as good as it's supposed, as I hope it can be.
Jose, what do you think of Todd's quote there or comment there? Is Battlefield a boomer game?
I
Yeah,
mean, maybe, but here's the
absolutely
thing,
it is.
and here's honestly
And
why I
that's
really
okay.
liked the foray into Battlefield. And I'm not hating on COD. I love COD. I play a lot of COD too. COD is a different war game. It's meant to be really fast. You're in and you're out, and it's super high stakes. Battlefield is not. Battlefields are 45-minute matches. You're going to respawn 80 times. It's about strategy. It's about communication and working
Getting
together.
the points, support.
It's about teamwork.
PTFO, baby.
It's literally about teamwork, dude. And that's how you win matches. And so I really like that we have that dichotomy, and I like using them for different reasons. Like, again, I like COD. We have fun doing, resurgence and laughing and generally losing, but having a good time. Battlefield, in a weird way, it's not even about winning sometimes. It's just about having that opportunity to play and do cool stuff. The vehicle element is also just really, really cool, man. And again, I don't even control them. I'm usually just a passenger, but I absolutely adore doing that, dude. And I'm telling you, if you've never played Battlefield or if you're not a war gamer, there is no feeling like your buddy driving a tank, and every time he stops, you pop out and someone's repairing, and again, someone's throwing the med pack, and the sniper's perch saying, "There's dude on the left, they're 20 yards down." I mean, just the spotting stuff. Like, it is just a fun time, man. So I'm very excited. October can't come soon enough if that's when it's coming out. And honestly, to Dan's point, I do hope it's this year. Not because, well, I guess that doesn't matter. I don't think it's going to win Game of the Year, unfortunately. I just don't think it's that kind of game against what it's going to go up with COD or GTA and stuff. But I'm just hoping it's super secure in terms of like no glitches, and I hope they give us the bigger squads. Like those two things and everything else, I would be perfectly happy.
But it's
I'm under
smaller maps,
NDA.
right? That was
I'm under NDA.
confirmed.
I can't say anything, Chance.
Okay.
I can't say anything.
You can ask rhetorical questions. Jim.
And so that's the only thing that makes me. You could absolutely do smaller maps and bigger squads, Jose. But I am, if they had the same size maps as 2042, I think
No.
you have. No, I know they don't. I'm
I
saying
think I can
if
say
they
that.
did, you would have to have bigger squads. But we'll see.
Emotionless Taco, Battlefield 4 was some of the best multiplayer I ever experienced.
Great campaign too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that we get a campaign. I love the Battlefield
Heck yeah.
campaigns. They're
Heck yeah.
always
And I want to know who the president punched. Right?
especially
Like, where was that guy the president? I kind of
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was Matt Stone.
Clearly punched somebody.
let's move on. Any
I
other
didn't give you my
let
thoughts.
Bacon give Bacon.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know Bacon didn't go. Sorry.
All right, gentlemen. So you can either choose to pay
Pirates
$80
hat.
for that game, or you can choose to subscribe to EA Play Pro for $119 for the year,
Nope.
I'll
right
pay
out
the
of the
$80.
EA launcher.
Nope.
and
I'll pay the
$80.
119 to do something.
Buy it
all
on Steam.
included. You also get all the DLCs and map packs, everything all included. EA Play Pro for $119.
What Bacon? Will we see this on Xbox PC app?
What's that? Oh, I'm sure we will, but you'll still have to launch it through EA's launcher, and you won't get achievements.
I gotta remember
Exactly.
my
Can't
login
I
for
just
EA.
buy these games, Bacon, native on Xbox PC and unlock Xbox achievements? That's all I
know.
want.
It's all I want too. It's like I can't even get achievements in StarCraft, and Xbox owns a damn game. Battlefield 4 was peak. Battlefield 3
Diablo
was
4.
also incredible.
Yeah, Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Oh, Battlefield 4 was peak. Y'all remember it was the
I do,
cross-gen
man.
game
It
when you
dude.
bought it on 360.
It
that
was
took
so
it back to
broken on
Best Buy.
Xbox One, dude. It
Three.
was so broken.
Yes,
Three
it was.
or Bad Code 2. Bad Code 2.
Bad Code 2.
But yes, it is. It is literally the Battlefield moments. It's strapping C4 on the hood of your jet and flying your jet into a building and
What's the rendezvous that Freight was talking about?
It's where you bail out and rocket a
plane
jet
and
that's
then
chasing you and then get back into
Oh.
I saw a guy jump out of a plane, snipe the pilot out of another
Yeah.
plane, and then take his plane over. I mean, I ain't got that kind of skill, but dude, Battlefield is peak. It is great, and if they go back to classes, they go back to just boots on the ground. I don't need wingsuits. I don't need motion sensing darts. I don't need the dog
Nicki Minaj.
robot. Yeah, and that's another thing. Watching that trailer today, all I saw was true boots on the ground, military action. Battlefield had its space, and Battlefield needed to stay in that space. And they deviated. They chased the money. They chased the operators and the skill class and all this stuff that was just unnecessary. And I'll say I was super hyped for 2042 when I saw it originally, and then I played in the beta. And I was like, oh God, what have we done?
Did you play in the beta or did you just
God,
run?
it was so
Dude,
broken.
Teams on the ground.
oh my
dude.
God, that was a broken game. And I mean, I
Coming, guys.
do believe I bought it. Actually, I don't know if I did buy that on Xbox.
I'll be there soon.
But yeah, man, the sniping, Battlefield 1 with the old snipers, and Deja Vu and I were days.
See, I
and
never
days.
liked one. I
loved
just
one.
didn't
I
like
hated
it.
Battlefield 5. I hated it with a passion.
Yeah.
And then 2042. So I hated the last two. So give me a campaign, give me big maps, give me tanks, give me hovercrafts, but realistic as it can get, a military shooter, and you got yourself a winning recipe again.
Yeah.
Because I am so sick of Call of Duty and love my turtles, but
Yeah.
holy cow, these Beavis and
Skins.
Butthead, really? I mean,
Guys, I don't mind. I don't see what the big deal is with the skins. I like playing the game. The game
Yep.
Call of Duty plays well. I'm sorry, it does. And unlike Battlefield, it launches competently every time. We got to
Except
get
I have to
Call of
load my
Duty.
shaders every time. I don't love
But
that.
I
load
think
shaders.
that's the point that Bacon's making, and correct me if I'm wrong, Bacon. Like, because there is a place for that, and that is
yes.
Call of Duty's lane. If you want something more realistic, more grounded, more gritty, you go to Battlefield.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
We'll see. I hope it launches well. Battlefield is always the best at hyping its own self up and then launching terribly.
It's Vince
So
Zambella, right? Brings up
again,
misses.
and Vince Zambella, I trust right? I'm under NDA. I don't know if you knew this. I played in the Battlefield labs.
I'm sure you can say something,
gonna
Dan.
see.
Everyone
We're gonna
else
see.
has.
I know, but I
Look, we do
yeah,
not
you
need to
can
get
trust
canceled
me.
before we even get monetized.
You can trust me still. I haven't said anything. not
Update
my
does
gameplay
require a
footage.
restart. That's true.
Oh, that great podcast name, by the way, guys. I really wish we would have stole that. God, that
I'm
was
sure that it's available.
no. Somebody started
man.
the podcast. Yeah. Anyway, do we want to talk quickly about these last two Assassin's Creed and Mortal Kombat trailers? I
I'm
have
just
nothing
pumped
to
for
say.
Mortal Kombat. That's all I want to say.
Mortal Kombat.
Absolutely.
That movie's gonna be good.
Let's go, Bacon. If Dan doesn't want to come, I'm in.
Mortal Kombat.
That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, that's
That's
enough.
that's the whole story.
All right, guys,
perfect.
we've been bad about this. Coming to Game Pass for July. I mean, it's already over. Let's be. We're late, you guys. Coming to Game Pass for the whole entire month because I'm terrible.
RoboCop, huh?
Tony Hawk
It's worth playing.
is
it.
already
Worth
out.
playing, but
High
it's
on Life
good.
is The Ascent. I love The Ascent is already back. Little Nightmares 2 is
know it
also
left.
back. Trials of Mana console. What else? What was the big ones? Let's just go to the most
Wu
recent
Chang,
one.
Fallen Feathers.
Tony
today.
Hawk 3 and 4.
Yeah, Tony Hawk.
RoboCop. Didn't know about this. Chance had no idea that RoboCop is available cloud console, PC, Xbox. Wow.
If you're
I
a
have to
fan
pick
of the
that up on
movie,
PC.
if you're a fan of the movies, you will like the game.
My Friendly Neighbor, Back at Dawn,
Jake Baldino
Abiotic
loves that game.
Factor, Wheel World, Wu Chang. Is anyone going to check out Wu Chang?
It's
I want to.
downloaded. I'm
But
downloaded.
I kind of want to wait for some patches. I'm not hearing great optimization on PC.
Grounded is a shout out to XEP. Is that out next week?
Tuesday?
Already?
Yeah, next week, the
Are we
July
gonna play? Are we
29th.
gonna play that as a group? We should. We should build like a
We
total
talked
pimp,
into it.
total pimp layer with like 12 levels, a pool on the top. Or are we gonna cheat
Leaving
like we
Game
did,
Pass July 31st. Gigantic, Kunitsugami, and Turnip Boy robs a bank. Sorry, Jose. Sorry
That was a good one. It's a fun one.
But yeah, Chance, what are you gonna play? Are you gonna play any of these?
Um,
I'm surprised you're not into RoboCop. That
no, I
seems like a
am. I
Chance
might.
game.
That could be the one I do.
worth it.
So I don't think I'm under embargo. I might have another review to do, which I'm really excited about, and I'm still getting through. I'm on Atlantis for Assassin's Creed DLC, so I don't know that I have time.
Bacon, Jose, anything?
I'm playing Tony Hawk as we speak, and I will play
Like
Wu
right
Chang.
now, how unprofessional.
It's in the rotation right
That's
now.
what Luke does.
I'm gonna
Does a
play.
great job.
I'm gonna play some Wu Chang, and I kind of really want to get into Grounded. I don't want to
I'm
cheat and
waiting-
get the
I'm
1,000 the way
waiting.
you
If-
got me the 1,000, Dan, on the
I don't know what you're
Grounded
talking
one.
about. I don't know what you're talking about.
The
Bacon.
the scuff file you sent out and
I have no
instantly
idea.
popped the
Guys,
1,000.
I don't know what Bacon's talking about. I earned
Oh,
every
we did
achievement
that.
in Grounded.
We cheated, gentlemen. I'm sorry, fans. We cheated.
I don't-
If you're
We
not
are
cheating, you're not
human.
Playing.
Bacon stole from me. I unlocked everything.
Oh.
All
Anyway,
right.
RoboCop's
All right,
good.
moving
Oh,
on.
and this is highly anticipated. I guess hotly anticipated too.
The Tales, it's finally happening. Shout out to Nissa Howard, July 29th, Tales of the Shire.
You better be
Cozy
taking
Game
off work.
fans.
I hope you're
Nissa.
taking that whole day off.
Nissa, you better, we need
You
a
take
full
off for
review
you on that day.
from that for Tales of the Shire. Captain Logan loves Grounded. Yeah, I know Logan
Sure is free.
actually played, unlike us jabronis. Here's the thing.
played.
I'm not big on the survival stuff, Bacon. I
Dude, you
wanted
can
to
build
like
anything
Grounded.
you want. It's
I'll
kinda
play with you,
cool.
Bacon. I want to play it.
I want to see what it's like.
play
I
with
want to
you and your
wait till we
daughters.
get some
We'll have a good
reviews.
time.
Captain Logan says he's going to tell us on the 29th. So we'll wait for Logan.
You
And
dog.
I can only imagine they improved every aspect from Grounded 1. So
Yeah.
guys, let's move on to what have we been playing and or watching. Jose, if you've had any time to play video games this week, talk to me.
Honestly, very little. I'm still working through Ghost of Tsushima. And so I have a question to ask all of you, and I should have asked you in the chat. I don't know why I didn't. I just got to Iki Island. And
That is
honestly,
DLC.
Get
What-
out.
What are you doing? You
Get
can't.
out. Go
Oh
back
no!
to the
Can't you
mainland.
not go back,
you
Bacon?
can. I did
Okay.
it.
I'm almost done with Iki Island because I didn't know that. And so the funny thing is, I got to the point where
What
like,
is going on?
on Tsushima, the other island, it
She's
was
wearing
like,
a kimono now.
it
I
was
don't
like,
get it.
go, you're going to go on this Neek Island. And I was like, okay, I just thought it was like another thing. And then I showed up and like this whole other story happened. And then it felt like I was like locked there. And I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Like, you get that feeling you walk into a room you shouldn't be in. But I kind of just enjoyed what I saw. So I stayed and hung out and I'm having a great time. Cool story about, Jinskai's dad and stuff like that. Like I like that element as well. But just working my way through Ghost of Tsushima. But I kind of am feeling like I want to start just golden pathing it. Like I like it. I really do enjoy the game. I am, but it's just there's so many side things
it's
that I
too
kind of
much.
want to just finish. So and then I do want to play Grounded. I want to play Wuchang. I also want to keep this new job, so I just haven't had a ton of time to play, to be honest with you. In addition to that, watching nothing super crazy. I started watching Ringu, which is the Japanese version of The Ring. It's like the thing that predated it.
It was like the original one, right?
Yeah, it's like the original one.
Yeah.
I really thought it was gonna be a lot more scary. It's not. It's different. I'm enjoying it, but it was different. And then my wife started watching this show called The Hunting Wives on Netflix. And I'll be very honest with you. Like I was working, and she's like, "I'm gonna put on this new show," and I was like, I didn't really think about it, and like literally 3 minutes into the show, look up, and there is a significant amount of nudity. And so I was like, "What are you watching over here?" And it turns out it's kind of a cool show. Like it's the plot is now getting rolling, but it's got like Malin Ackerman. She was in Watchmen. She was the Spectre character. And Brittany Snow. She was like big in the early 2000s and stuff like that. Interesting story. It's basically about really ultra rich women in Texas who like are frenemies and stuff. But definitely some interesting TV there. Other than that, man, not a whole lot of other stuff. Just trying to get through work and stuff right now.
Bacon, what about you?
Well, I was gone for most of the week, so I have very
Yeah, that's right.
limited gaming, but I have been playing Returnal again. I'm back to the spot where I was at on my Epic save, but I bought it on Steam because it really makes me mad. There was 0 achievements on Epic at all.
None? They didn't have
No,
any?
they don't have any. Most of the Sony games that aren't
have trophies and
like there's not
achievements.
even Steam achieve. There's nothing on Epic. It is
What
just
controller are you using?
I'm using this.
Do you have to?
No, but
You don't.
accessing the map and the resistive triggers and there's stuff there that it is a fantastic game, and I will say it is Sony's best IP. But they'll probably send it out back and shoot it because it probably didn't sell.
How many
enough.
people bought Returnal? Todd,
I
can you
don't
look
know.
that up for me?
It's probably not a big number.
I bought it. I still haven't played it.
Me too.
You should play it because it's great.
I bought it on sale just recently.
It's something I know J-Biz would love. It's our kind of game, a roguelike. Run, build up.
He's busy playing that Elden Ring game, isn't he?
That's true. He is. And then this morning I didn't have any work, and so I went and bought Donkey Kong.
Oh,
and
cool.
I took
How
my
is
Switch
it?
with me to work. It's awesome, and the haptics and the vibration and it are all really, really good. It almost feels like you can destroy the entire map.
Yeah.
Like just punch through everything. I'm only in the first area, and it's still really dark. It's underground, so I was having trouble seeing everything. So I don't know if that was just because I was in a really bright car and then having reflections or not. I haven't, tried to play it at
How's
night.
performance? I heard there was some concerns maybe about performance with like a lot of people on screen and stuff.
When you're bashing up and have a lot of coins floating around, I might have felt some coin or some frame drops, but it's a Switch. I know what I'm getting with the Switch.
Yeah.
And-
Have you
Yeah,
played it docked at all, Bacon?
no. Well, my Switch dock?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, I'm.
What's
plugged
he?
it to
What's
take
he
the
say?
charger with
Chris,
me.
our instructional coach, Chris Glens, and I were talking today because he just got it and he loves it. He's like, my wife's like, I'm gonna kill you if I hear any more yum bananas or like,
It's-
what's he?
yeah, It's
Doesn't he say something like
yeah,
that?
he
every
does.
time?
And now, I've only found 3 bananas at this point, so I only have like an hour in, so I can't.
He must be.
I'm sure Todd can definitely tell you more about the game than I can, but I like it. It's fun, and
I'm proud. Guys, we need to
bought it
give Bacon
physically.
credit. He is actually playing his Switch too. He's buying physical games. Shout out to
I
X
own
Bacon
3
Gamer.
physical games.
He hated the stinky Switch, but now Switch 2, he's livable and he's enjoying it.
So
I'm
when
happy for him.
when I was in Seattle, when I got off the ship, I went to a Target because we were just walking around Seattle. And my wife's like, "Why are we here?" And I'm like, "I want
Gotta
to try
get
to find
Donkey
Donkey Kong." And
Yeah.
she's like, "Can't you just buy that digitally?" And I'm like, "No, I can't just buy this digitally because I only buy Switch games physically so I can sell them back."
Well, when you're ready to sell it back, I'll buy it from you because
Okay.
maybe my kids will play it. It's great.
Oh, your kids will love it.
I will say the Switch is the best portable device for
It is.
you. I'd
Especially
like to hear some.
especially with the D brand case on it. It's a game changer.
Good. Shout out to Frank and Dutcher. I jumped into Ready or Not and it was like, will you invite me, Freight?
You own Ready or
send me an
Not?
invite.
Or is
I
that
want to
free?
play Ready or Not co-op with somebody on Steam. I only want to play this co-op because I feel like it'd be so much more fun doing it. I would love to play with Alan. Alan has disappeared. I haven't seen him play video games in forever.
He's in
so
Boston still.
No,
He's
I saw
Zelkinet,
Alan
please.
play. What was he playing the other
or
day?
Freight Conductor.
Star
Somebody else.
Citizen
Matt
again?
Valdez. Matt, you were also playing Ready or Not on PC. Will somebody send me an invite? It's look at Matt and I jumped in. It was
excluded. I see how you are.
Never mind.
All right.
You already got your duo. I'm out.
Canceled. Game is
I
canceled.
guess you can dare a lick my balls, Capitan.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Matt Valdez permaband. Did you hear? Did you see
Matt
that
didn't
earlier?
even
Him
do anything.
asking.
He has no
Matt
idea.
was asking about. Do you guys know of any good PC podcasts?
No. That seemed like
Shout
a
out to De
personal
Niro. He
dig.
stood up for us though.
Who asked
did.
that?
Matt, did I not just get a giant 49-inch monitor
That I'm returning.
that I'm returning? Is that not good enough for you?
You sure he wasn't joking?
I don't know if it is good enough for him, to be honest.
Well,
He
we are
returned it.
technically in
That loud bang
Xbox
just made Rocco bark
podcast.
upstairs. He thought I
You
saw
have a
him was
dog
knocking
named
at the door.
Bronco?
Rocco, God.
Oh, duh. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'll go quick before Bubble Boy. Guys, I've been streaming.
Wait,
The Walking...
hold on. Time out. Bacon, you forgot after all that lead up to say what you were watching?
Oh, stick?
Oh my
What-
God. Never mind. Go ahead,
what-
Dan.
South Park. You already mentioned it.
Oh yeah.
He's like, we'll
Sorry.
get to this later. Because I got a lot to say about it, and it's not good.
All right, save it for me for later.
do you have
Let me just go real quick before you guys talk about South Park.
Negatives?
Guys, I'm playing Walking Dead.
Oh yeah,
And
streaming it.
streaming it. And Matthew's been loving watching it. I didn't know he had
Yeah.
not seen this game. He's been blown away by all the stuff that happens. Chance he had about Lee and like
Yeah.
just
Ugh.
completely blown
Did he
away. And
cry?
I'm- no, well here's the thing. It's a lot
It's
harder
sweat
to cry.
because it's so hot in his
No,
house. It
it's,
looks
it's
like
a lot harder to cry, Chance, when you're playing as Evil Lee and Evil Clem. I'm doing a pure renegade. Oh my god, I'm doing so many bad choices. So many bad.
everybody's dead.
Everybody's dying left and right. But
He's like,
It's-
yeah,
I gotta say,
that
you
Lee
guys-
guy needed to die. He was really.
it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed streaming this. Like Telltale games, great streaming games, a lot of fun. Like I said, I've been trying multiple games with the ultra wide. It's too much big. I can't do this. But I did want to say I did start Banishers Ghosts of
Nice.
New Eden.
Yeah.
Cool. I've only done like the first little town there. Chance, I don't know if you played that too. Cool combat. It's kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
like a little Souls light. You know, there's there is a parry, but you don't really need to do it. There's a dodge, but like you can just swing away. A simple little action game so far. Kind of a unique setting for sure.
Sure.
I'm interested.
I love the dude's accent, his voice. I guess it's not an accent.
Yeah.
Him.
Am I blown away by it so far? No, but I'm definitely interested and I want to continue. Definitely a little slow moving, but Jose, good news. You can press R1 to skip. RB
nice.
to skip some
R1.
cutscenes.
What is that?
Sorry, guys. It's
Is that a racing league? I don't
This
know.
is the new.
Yeah.
This is the controller of the future right here. Scuff Reflex Pro.
And
right
it
here.
looks great. It's beautiful. The game, not the controller.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've been enjoying my time with it, and I'm trying to think if there's been anything else. No, just really enjoying. Oh, wait, nope. I take that back. I did beat Ghoul Boy on PS5 Pro. That was my 46th trophy. I done it, played it on on Xbox. I got it for like $3. It was a perfect palate cleanser after Expedition 33. It's a little platformer. I've mentioned this before. Bacon, think super barrels of super barrels of baking mixed with Castlevania kind of levels.
Is it only on PlayStation? That sounds
No, it's on
dope.
everything. And it's a simple little platformer, you guys, but with like Castlevania combat, a lot of fun. And if you ever see it for like $3, buy it.
Look
it
on
gets-
Steam right now.
All of a sudden, though, the difficulty spikes hard towards the end. It's a very simple little game. I've enjoyed it each time I've played it. Shout out to Ghoul Boy. Made by like 10 people, if that, like 5 people or something. Really, only 5 people. Probably has mixed reviews, but like, it's a fun little game, and I'm glad I went back to it. So, shout out to Ghoul Boy. And I thought there was when I finished Infamous, I think I mentioned that. Yeah, it was okay. Chance, what have you been playing?
Yep. just talked about Assassin's Creed, and then if you didn't catch it already, my review for Sunset High on Steam, we got that review code from Lamb Smith PR. That game is currently on sale on Steam. Even if it's not on sale, it's only $13 or $12.99. Worth your time, worth your money. I'm not going to rehash the entire
go check out the review.
idea.
Everybody go watch Chance's review. He's got the rundown there. Chance, did you leave that review on Steam for them? 'Cause
Absolutely.
Ben wanted me to do that for
So I
Supergirl,
did.
didn't.
I'm kind of like we're pretty much big league now. Mine is not considered a user review. It's a pre-release press review.
It says that
That's
to you because you get that early code.
Saucy.
I know.
That's amazing,
yeah.
but that's dope.
Which is cool because and Steam already knows that because Steam know I put the code in before the game came out, which is kind of cool, right? And also, and I guess I had to check a box that I got it for free. But I genuinely loved it, especially because we're all in education and tangent to education. They absolutely nailed high school in America. And I think it's worth your time and worth your money for sure. You should check it out. The other thing I forgot to say in my review, if you liked Disco Elysium, you absolutely need to play this game. There is no combat. It's
Maybe add that as like a pinned comment on like a little.
I was thinking about a couple of different things. It's like, oh, here's an extra credit video. Because I had a couple of different ideas. But I think you're right, Dan. I probably for this one should just do that. But if you don't have time to check out the video, but you should. What I wanted to say, Dan just kind of hit on too for a different game. This game was made by a development company called Turnup Games that is an entire 2 people, and then they contracted a third, their buddy, to do the music. So the entire game was done by 3 people, and that is so impressive to me. And this was their first foray into game development. So huge shout out to Turnip Games for what they did, because I was extremely impressed. And one of the coolest things that I don't think probably happens on, your Assassin's Creed Shadows and stuff. I was in the Discord for the review community for it and stuff. And there were some things that I saw happen that I was like, this can't be right. Jumped onto the Discord, said, hey guys, is this supposed to happen? They got back to me within 24 hours. They had a patch already pushed out, and it was so cool to me that they were that responsive. Bacon.
That's cool, man.
So you'll get in other people's Discords and talk, but you won't talk in our
I've been
Twice.
kind of getting back into it.
Okay,
Yeah,
just checking.
Like people noticed you posted, they were like, "Oh, rare Bubble Boys."
Whoa,
Shut
Bubble
up, I
Boy
don't know.
side. Look at this guy. He has a
know.
phone.
It's
Beating
hard.
thumbs?
Again, literally, I do my job for like 2 hours, and I come back and it's like 873. I don't think I.
My
can
rule is if that happens, I
catch
go
up on
back
this.
10. I go back 10 comments and I just start
Okay.
there. That's what I do.
Or I look for a Dan video that's going to be somewhere in there. Like,
I assume it's just
Something.
Danielle.
I know
on
it's gonna
PlayStation.
upset me. So, and then what have I been watching? So I did watch the South Park episode right before the show. Did I laugh? Absolutely. It's hilarious. I laughed my ass off. That's about it. Like,
Oh no!
you didn't catch the satire?
of course I caught
Oh, Chance got the satire.
So wait, I got to comment on this. So Colbert was fired from
Colbert
His-
got
his show.
literally
got
canceled.
canceled
They say, well, we
because-
didn't fire him.
Because Paramount and CBS are trying to sell to Skydance, and he needs their
It went through.
FTC approval, like
It went
Xbox did for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And
The
they
FTC
capitulated and basically sold out Colbert and got rid of freedom of press just to get in the good graces. And they paid the man $16 million.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Well, I know. I just
Cool.
saw that they had that commentary
The number
in this.
yes,
episode,
the number one late night show on TV, highest ratings.
It's
like
Colbert
19
that.
if
Emmys.
that's what happened, yeah.
And
Bring
I
back
mean,
Conan.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone, absolute geniuses.
Incredibly talented. Yes,
Listen, I am
amazing.
not upset
Yes.
with it. I'm not mad at it. I think.
What is your
maybe-
problem?
It got
with
overhyped
Yeah.
for you.
Overhyped.
It got overhyped.
Oh,
It got
it
overhyped.
was.
The shock
It was-
value.
You
Train
coulda
left,
just watched the
Denver,
one
Colorado,
Trump scene.
traveling at Cyberpunk 2077 levels.
The shock value of what I saw
Sure.
just a week after Paramount canceled
I know. And this is what
the
I told
fact that
Jose
they had
before
the
show.
chops and the
I
cojones to do that.
I wondered like a little rushed maybe.
Oh yeah.
So,
Because it
but
literally
that
just
also,
Yeah.
I know, and also, like, mad props to them for getting something so complete out in such a short time.
The
I
facial
am
expressions of Trump is all.
so I had to. I literally was like, I was in because Ashley loathes South Park. I was like, you have to come watch this. The I wanted to know if they had AI do any of that because it was so spot on the number of facial expressions they had and the way it changed so quickly. It was great. And again, because I laughed out loud maybe 4 times.
See
I mean,
B.
there have been South Park
Shout out B.
episodes that I have been like falling out of my chair laughing at.
The Warcraft one was great.
Casa Bonita.
You can't give the sword of a
There's a
thousand
lot of
years to a noob. Oh, sorry.
You should watch it if you have Paramount Plus. Absolutely. If not,
It was more the shock value. So I agree.
Sure.
The substance, other than him saying that he can sue anyone at any time and win money. Dude, it was so damn spot on. Everything that happened, but it was the shock value that somehow they're not going to get thrown in the gulag somewhere for that episode.
You don't know that they're not.
Right. Absolutely. Just classic.
Yeah. Big Colorado boys, big shout out to the Colorado boys. So,
Yeah. Anything else, Bacon?
No.
Nope.
And didn't
I
they?
love
So
it.
they just signed the deal with
$1.5 billion to get
and
all
then
the
they
South
basically
Parks.
just pooped in their face.
yeah. No, because yes and no, but I don't think. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So good.
All right, gentlemen, let's close the show like we always do with the best food we had this.
Wow, it's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's invited.
And guys, you already know I got to go jump right to it. Shout out to Slot Dogs. Shout out to the Slot Dog invention, made in America, not Canada.
I don't think I know what that is.
Chance, will you pay attention to our Discord?
Eric here
I
tonight?
thought I sent out pictures.
It was a joke, and
was
Eric
Eric
will think it
tonight?
was funny.
Oh, Slot Dog. Shout out to my wife. She went out and bought fresh jalapenos, fresh onion, diced them for me, new cream cheese, made sure the sriracha was ready for me. And guys, these hot dogs, I'm telling you, Jose, do yourself a favor, get the jalapenos, get the onions. Everybody listening, all the haters out there who don't believe in the Seattle style hot dog, go get one.
Funny
They
thing,
are
I was
delicious.
just in Seattle and I didn't see a single Seattle hot dog.
Yeah,
so
well, maybe it's just a name thing. Bacon, or actually, Chance, let's go to you. Chance, what was the best food you had this week?
It's kind of an oldie but a goodie, or maybe that's not the right word. I got thrown off a little bit. I wanted to shout out because I forget the name all of a sudden. The sunflower seeds that Jose was repping.
they're good.
They are
Smacking seeds.
smacking
Are they
because
good?
listen,
Better than David?
the flavoring is subtle, and I
It is
like
subtle.
that.
Yep.
It's about the seed,
Not
and the
overpowering.
flavoring is like the cherry on top, right? Like
Yep.
it, and that I think is really cool. I think sometimes with David and most all other seeds, actually,
Give me
the
all the
amount of
flavor.
friggin' salt. They did say they don't like burn your cheeks though. It did for me. Maybe I'm just sensitive, but I don't know if. And I only did half a bag of the jalapeno cheddar.
Ooh, I haven't
and
tried that one.
It or cheddar, right? Is that one of the flavors, Jose? Jalapeno cheddar.
Jalapeno cheddar is what I gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gone through a lot of seeds in my day, and I'm not going to say they're my favorite, but they
They're up there,
deserve
though.
some mad props, and they could be getting there, right? Like
The big
more I
still.
go through, I kind of want to, and I should have done this. I need to go back to some David or some Bigs and
Will you
see.
get the sweet and spicy that I.
Well, no,
love?
but
course
you should
I've
try
had-
flavor to
It's
flavor.
been yeah.
And they
so
sell
I-
at Target now too. Did you know that Target
Oh, I
just got a
didn't
deal
know.
with
See, I'll have
Smackin'?
to.
Yeah.
I was very happy and pleased with the toned down but still
Subtle
noticeable.
taste. Okay.
Yes.
Shout out to Frank Conductor. I had the Seattle Dogs twice this week. Sauteed onions, though. Yes.
Dan, you do need to make a short on your own for that. That's a good one to do.
Good idea.
with your glasses.
I could have easily done it. I easily could have done it.
POV making a hot dog with your new glasses.
I could have
And give it a
easily done
name. Even though it's Seattle Dogs, just give it your own name. Just
D.
don't
Wally makes a
take it.
Seattle dog and gets
slot
yelled
dog.
at by his wife.
The
Hey,
damn-
Meta.
It'll be him going over
What
here.
am I
It's like,
looking at
Daniel,
right now?
turn your glasses off. Are you recording this right now?
YouTube video playing on it.
He's just too smart. Bacon. What was the best food? Sorry, Todd, to answer your question real quick. The recipe is a hot dog, a nice generous smear of, I prefer whipped cream cheese,
Oh,
It's a good call.
diced jalapenos on one side, put onions on the diced, or they say sauteed. I prefer diced fresh.
Not pickled is key.
Correct. Fresh onions, white.
Have you tried pickled jalapenos though? I also feel like that would be a good addition.
No, I want the spice. Okay, and then you drizzle just a little bit of drizzle of sriracha sauce. Trust me, Todd, it's gonna blow your mind.
We had the glizzies at Bacon's minus the jalapeno. They were delicious. They were.
yeah. I think the sriracha just does it, and it's all you
And
need.
I went into
It's better
it
with the jalapeno and onions. I'm
out
telling
of
you
spite,
guys.
purposely wanting to be like, this is gonna suck because Dan can suck.
Fresh is
it.
better. Bacon Doctor, you got it. Write it down. Are you serious, Todd? I
It's
just
not
told
that
you,
hard.
It's
Dan
not
doesn't
that
know how to
hard.
spell,
It's not
Todd.
that
It's
hard.
Cream cheese, onion,
Oh
sriracha.
God! All right, hold on. I'll write it. Bacon, take over. What's your best food?
So,
still could tell it was
in Ketchikan, Alaska, I had stopped at a little fish fry area right out on the dock and paid way too much for some fish and chips, but it was so damn fresh.
Told you can't
and
spell.
So good. But it was like $39 for a thing of fish and chips. And so they're like, do you want the 2 or the 3? And I'm like, well, that price, these must be.
Did you say
big old-
$39?
It was crazy, right? And so for these big, I'm like, normal fish, normal, big piece of fish, battered up. They were this big, brah. 2, this big. There was a ton of fries. And I'm like, well, these 3 bites I'm getting out of these fish and chips, fantastic. But boy, this is expensive. So then when we got back to Seattle, we went to the fish market. You all know where that's at?
Oh yeah, the one where they throw them.
Super crowded place,
Yeah.
crazy. You can't stand still because someone will bump into you. Went to a seafood place there, Luke's something I believe it is, right at the top of the market, and had the best lobster roll on the face of the earth, followed by the best bowl of clam chowder on the face of the earth. And for that little sandwich and that clam chowder was $50. Oh, so we spent $100 on lunch, but the lobster was damn fresh. And then I also got to just voice my concerns about what's going on in Seattle. The homeless problem is pretty bad there. I saw 3 people going to the bathroom on the street in broad ass daylight, and not
Number
just
1 or
number
number
That's-
2?
That's any city.
not just number 1s. They were number 2s.
Doesn't have it on the list.
This crazy lady was just screaming at people for looking at her, and she's doing
What
it
is-
right in front of a store, and she's just screaming. It was concerning to me.
Well, guys, what is
It shows-
Captain Logan talking about? My hair club for men demo. Dan is doing his perfect. What's wrong with my hair?
It
He
just
said-
shows that
he
we need
said
to
co-
address the mental health situation in this country. With the
That's
quick-
right, Bacon. That's
Well,
a
I'm
great
glad
point.
you.
No
I'm
jokes.
glad you
Yes,
rounded it out with that because yes,
and give people dignity and give some bathrooms out there for them to use. Like, God,
Yeah, public bathrooms. It's
bad. Anyways, that was best food I had.
See you,
this week.
Diego. Jose, what was best food for you?
So it's not been super crazy with food, just like kind of getting back into routines and stuff like that. But I will say at a point yesterday, because we went to go see my mom, I was with my brother. We came back and we stopped and I got a fresh, cold, delicious turkey field cold cut combo. I eat 3 a day to keep me strong.
Oh, you got the happy cup.
No, all jokes aside,
Yeah.
went to Subway. I did not get a cold cut combo. Got the Italian BMT. That's my go-to there.
I was wondering. I was like, really?
But I honestly, I told my brother, I was like, I want to go get these cups. He was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I was like, don't take away my joy. Don't be a thief of joy. I love these
Julio?
kind of plastic cups. Like, I don't need fancy glass cups or wine cups or beer cups. This is the cup I like in my household. And I'm a big fan of Happy Gilmore. Obviously, number 2 comes tomorrow on Netflix. Do I have high expectations? Absolutely not. Like, I love Adam Sandler stuff, and I always laugh. I'm sure I'm gonna have a great time. But is this winning awards? No. But that's why I like it, man. He has so much money and fame. He can just do whatever the hell he wants. I have mad respect for that he just does what he loves. And I absolutely love that he does it with his friends, right? That's what I try to think about with our podcast.
His
like people
daughter
ask me,
and his wife, or his actual daughter and wife in this movie.
Oh, it's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I said, that's why I think about a podcast, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Would I love to make money doing this? Sure. Would I love to get free games? Absolutely. But that's not why I do it. I do it because I get to hang out with my best friends once a week because life is too short, man. And so, shout out to that. That was the best thing I had this week, but looking forward to some delicious stuff coming up. I'm actually going to have a review on a brand new breakfast burrito locally. We'll talk about that next week. I can't wait.
Are you NDA in NDA'd?
That's just a little tidbit, a little treat for next week. We'll talk
sprinkle.
about it. Little sprinkle. Love it.
Hey, Meta.
Our good breakfast burrito.
Can you tell me about the Nerd Chat podcast?
The Nerd Chat is an Xbox podcast celebrating gaming, food, and nostalgia.
What?
We go live on Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, discussing topics like gaming news, food, and personal experiences.
Guys.
What?
Meta knows about us. That's how we know we made it. All right, I'm leaving. Good night, guys.
This has been
What did
the
you do?
Nerd
You
Chat
cheated somehow,
episode
didn't you?
221. By the way, he answered earlier. He said we've had 221 episodes since 2021. I'm just going to point that out there, you guys. My name is Daddy Duwally. Praise be to AI. It's here. It's not going anywhere. Praise be to Legion. This has been Forza Horizon 5 dominates on PS5, Xbox. No backs. They backtrack again, those cowards. You can find out more about the show at, well, the website's going to be gone. I don't even know why I updated. nerdchatmedia.com. That's probably where Meta AI pulled this information from. But you can go there. You can check out the YouTube, check out the shorts, check out
TikTok.
TikTok. I forgot about that. I'm not going to lie. We need to get those Gen Zers over here. Jose, where can people find you?
You can find me Chipotle Bear everywhere, and right now you can find me long nights doing a lot of paperwork, but very fulfilling. But I do very quickly want to say shout out to Luke Lore. I don't think I can say it. He just DM'd me, but he has some very, very cool news. Very proud of him. So I'm going to let him do that on himself. But check out.
Did he
make
get a
sure you
deal
check
with
out.
Paramount?
He only got 1 billion though. No, what? Make sure you check out XCP this Saturday. I'm sure Luke's going to talk about it there, but man, that dude's doing some killer stuff out in where he lives. So I'm very proud of him, man. So
shout out to Luke. Shout out to Captain Logan in the chat. Shout out to
Absolutely.
Nissa. Shout out to
Logan, all our
everybody who
friends.
stopped by.
yeah.
Bacon, where can people find you besides watching South Park again?
It is still on the DVR, and it's queued up to go again.
DVR, wow.
You can find me on Twitter, doing Twitter things, being one of the boomers, continuing the console wars, because I got nothing better to do. Shout out to the chat. You guys are awesome tonight as usual. And I want to address the guy who commented on our last stream on my channel, who says we have more hosts than viewers. I'm just going to let that one go. I'm just going to let that one go. He doesn't know it was a co-stream.
Get him out of here.
What a jerk.
Asshole. Yeah, right. Our subs are growing like crazy.
Like mad.
This monitor's too big. I'm looking left and right here. I can't handle this. Bacon, Bubba Boy, where can people find you?
Yeah, they can find me at my brother Chase's house tomorrow because it is Jax's 9th birthday. Big old Jax.
Happy birthday, Jax,
Yeah,
man.
my nephew Jax turning 9. So we are having, and Daniel, the reason I wanted to, well, I also just want to shout him out because he's my nephew. Guess what he chose to have for dinner? Because you get to choose what you want for your birthday in our houses.
Chipotle.
Wendy's. And I was like, you bet your buns.
Did you get JBC's?
Well, I don't know yet. I mean,
I hope when they ask you for your order, I'll take 8 JBCs. Just see what they say.
Skip the
Just see.
fuego. Skip the fuego.
well, I'm getting fuego fries. Not the sandwich. I'm not getting the sandwich again. But fuego fries, dude, those were. But yeah, I was just like, Jack's man about my heart. Like, Wendy's for his birthday dinner. Hell yeah. So.
All right. As always, AI lovers, Meta fans, see you online.
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 Trying to reach the green from here, shooter?
That's not possible, sir.
I beg to differ. Happy Gilmore accomplished that feat no more than an hour ago.
Well, moron, good for Happy Gilmore. Oh, my God!
The Nerd Chat is an Xbox podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast across all social media. The show was created by Daniel Walenzik, and you can follow him at Daddy Diwali. Co-host and producer Jose Martinez III can be found at Chipotle_bear. Former intern, now co-host Jason Jarrett can be found at xbacongamin. And former co-host, now returning intern Chance Siegel can be found at BubbleBoyN7. If you'd like to find out more about the show, please visit nerdchatmedia.com. And as always, see you online.